My phrase the last year has been conventional wisdom is neither been conventional nor wise. I mean, every time we say, well, no, Donald Trump wouldn't reference something or say something, he does. So normally I would say a candidate wouldn't address that specifically in his main speech, but who knows?
Tonight, the always eloquent Bill Clinton, you got a lot to cover.
We do have a lot to cover. You know, in regards to Bill Clinton and his speech, you know, he has a difficult task ahead of him tonight because every presidential election is about the future. And the Clintons are tied to the 90s. And his role tonight, I think, is to tell the American people how his wife will chart a course for the future of this country. This is not about the 90s. This is not about what happened in the 90s, whether it was good or bad. I mean, the economy was good, but then there's always complications, you know, with the Clintons' marriage and all of that. So I think that that's one thing he will do, is to talk about how she would lead the country. But from what I understand, he's written into that speech some very personal stories about his wife that may reintroduce her because she's having problems, as we all know, in the polls with her favorabilities. And I think that that's something he may try to work on tonight to soften her image.
And Jim, whatever he does, a lot of people consider him a very strong speaker, more so than his wife. Any strategy in separating them by a couple nights?
You know, the last segment, both of you are making really good points tonight. I mean, yes, they did that on purpose because I think that they don't want the impression that he's handing the baton to her, right? So you separate the nights and you have Barack Obama in the middle. That also still complicates things because from a political standpoint of running a campaign, getting a third term is difficult. I mean, look at Reagan Bush. He barely got that third term, if you will, of Reagan, and then lost the election, the following one, to Bill Clinton. So it's a difficult task. They had to figure out where to put everyone, and I think they probably put them in the best position so it doesn't look necessarily like Bill Clinton is handing that baton, as I said, to his wife.